This is Valley News Live at 6.
New tonight at 6, health officials say over 130,000 North Dakotans have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Meanwhile, over 720,000 are fully vaccinated in Minnesota. However, some in the Valley are still wondering whether or not it's safe to get a shot. So today, Valley News Team's Bailey Hurley spoke with those who have already been vaccinated and local health experts who say the mild side effects are worth being protected.
Whether Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, or Moderna, both health experts and those in the Valley say the post-vaccine side effects are all about the same.
The normal stiffness, soreness of the arm.
That night, I felt really good. I went to sleep and I woke up in the middle of the night and I was just really chilled and kind of body achy.
During the night, I had chills, headache, body aches.
And then again, you have people that have no side effects. Some people have very even minimal soreness in their arms.
Sanford health experts say while you'll usually experience symptoms within 12 to 48 hours after your vaccine, there are some who are having delayed side effects, something Kathy McKay says isn't common but not impossible.
So it's just that immune response that your body is attaining after you receive this vaccine.
Both McKay and Sanford Health emphasize the COVID vaccine, regardless of which one you get, does not give you COVID, and say while it may seem like there's more talk of bad side effects, that's not really the case.
I think it's more so top of mind that everyone is getting it at the same time.
But others say even if it was the case, the benefits of being vaccinated against COVID-19 heavily outweigh a few days of mild discomfort.
I just would rather save my life and save my husband's life, save my mother's life.
The side effects are short-lived, whereas, you can be sick with COVID for several days, weeks, long-term effects.
In Fargo, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
Sanford Health says its clinics have not seen an influx of post-vaccine sickness in patients, but say if you do experience side effects for more than a week, to reach out to your doctor. Clay County Public Health is now offering the vaccine to certain essential workers this week. All these workers listed on your screen are included in Phase 1B, Tier 3. For information on how you can schedule an appointment, log on to our website, valleynewslive.com. Minnesota's health commissioner has been the public voice guiding people through the unprecedented health crisis of COVID-19. Jan Malcolm is reflecting on this past year by sharing the mistakes made and the successes during the pandemic. She believes the first mistake was underestimating the role people played who showed no symptoms of the virus.
We thought the role of asymptomatic spread was quite low. And now we know that latest data out of CDC is fully 40 to 50% of the transmission is from people that don't even know they have it.
The combination of that knowledge with inadequate testing and PPE is what MDH blames for high case counts in long-term care facilities, where more than 60% of deaths occurred.
In hindsight, we wish we had long-term care more prominent in our emergency preparedness plan, and that's certainly a powerful lesson learned.
Another regret came in October when cases were climbing. The commissioner thinks they waited too long to close restaurants, pause sports, and to tell people to rethink their holiday plans. More Minnesotans died in that stretch of time from COVID than in any other this last year.
That when case growth gets to a certain level, it's really easy for it to kind of tip into that exponential growth phase. We just kept hoping it would slow down.
Malcolm points to the CDC when asked if months of mitigation strategies in the state worked. WCCO reported that Minnesota recorded lower case counts and death rates than neighboring states. What remains to be seen is fallout from economic struggles and distance learning.
The immediate reaction to close schools was quite a natural one. To get kids back into in-person learning, getting kids back into school is a huge priority, and we're in much better shape now, and we're very grateful for that.
As we mark 1 year, the commissioner hopes we are a few months away from a real end. Malcolm says COVID may become one of those viruses we deal with all the time. So long as it's controlled and not deadly, she says we can handle that, just like how we live with seasonal viruses. Today marks 1 year since the North Dakota National Guard began its COVID-19 response operations. Soldiers and airmen have planned, conducted, and administered COVID tests. They've also helped with administering the vaccine and contact tracing. The ongoing COVID-19 support mission is the largest and longest state mobilization in North Dakota history. Today, about 240 soldiers and airmen remain on COVID-19 duty. North Dakotans can soon resume a normal lifestyle as the COVID-19 daily positivity rate and vaccination efforts grow. And resources are available to help those who could be feeling stressed about transitioning to the new normal. The Behavioral Health Division's website has information about free virtual support groups, mental health treatment services, and other resources. Project Renew offers free counseling, and the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is always available. For more information, you can log on to our website, valleynewslive.com. The clouds and flurries, they're hanging around. Let's find out when they'll exit. Here's Hutch with more on your evening forecast. Hey, Hutch.
Thank you, Andrea. Good evening and hello, everyone. We do have a few snow showers, and they're showing up on the grassy areas in the fields down near the Dakota Magic Casino, and our snow showers also just fairly thin here for our area, a little heavier from Sioux Falls into southern Minnesota. But along I-94 from Jamestown west towards Bismarck, we see a band of some heavier returns on the radar. Also along Highway 200 from Carrington to Cooperstown, a band of snow there. Now, this is actually working its way down to the ground. There's some flakes out there west of the Jamestown area from the North Dakota Department of Transportation camera there. So this will wet roads, and with temperatures expected to slip down below freezing once again, those wet roads will become slippery. My main concern is going to be overpasses, bridges, and of course your sidewalk for those slippery conditions. I don't expect much in the way of accumulation. Andrea, flakes continue into your Wednesday for some, but there'll be some sunshine in the forecast. I'll tell you when and how warm we get coming up here in just a few moments.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
One person is in custody after a police chase on I-29. A North Dakota state trooper stopped a vehicle for speeding near Thompson on I-29 southbound. As the trooper was walking up to the vehicle, they say Madison Freeman drove off with the trooper chasing her. Freeman reached a top speed of 120 miles per hour. They say she drove through the median going northbound and again went through the median to go southbound. The state trooper used a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle, and Freeman was taken into custody. Charges are currently pending. 23-year-old Garrett McFadden is in the Sanford Hospital right now after his father says he was involved in a freak farm accident in rural Valley City over the weekend. Jim McFadden says around 2 this past Sunday, Garrett was unloading portable livestock corral panels from a flatbed trailer when the load flipped and landed directly on top of Garrett's midsection. He was able to free himself, but now has a broken back, fractured vertebrae in his neck, broken ribs, and several other injuries. Garrett's father says that although his son is in bad shape and will have extensive surgery in the coming days, that he's just thankful he's alive and prays to see him walk again. The Barnes County Sheriff's Office says Garrett was able to free himself again from the equipment. A fund has been set up for him at Bank Forward in Valley City. We are learning more about a gas station robbery that shut down multiple blocks of North University Drive last Friday. Court documents say that 28-year-old Peter Palmer stormed into Bjornson's, lifted his shirt to reveal a gun in his waistband, then demanded money. Police say he took off into a nearby neighborhood, but then called 911 and turned himself in to officers. They searched his apartment and found a wad of money on his bed, as well as 3 guns in the closet. It turns out the gun used in the robbery was a BB gun. In tonight's Legislative Watch, a bill aimed at stopping the use of commercial vehicles for human trafficking could be signed by Governor Doug Burgum in the coming weeks. Senate Bill 2109 prevents those who use commercial vehicles for that purpose from ever driving a commercial vehicle again. Some lawmakers say it's vital to ramp up enforcement given that North Dakota is on an international border.
Certainly trying to curb the use of large vehicles that might transport large amounts of people, and in some ways are easier to hide what they're doing and bring a lot of people over without much chance of getting caught.
The bill passed with no opposition. According to the legislative website, it's being returned to the Senate. Later on Valley News Live at 6, why you may be waiting much longer this year for your tax refund.
We'll continue to see a few snow showers this evening and into your Wednesday as well. But then it's all downhill from there. I'll talk about that in your forecast coming up right after this.